Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to do class 331/0 from Stepford Central to Llyn by the Sea. So I'll just want to take a look at the train first, kind of review it. I love the interior of this train, just saying, because it looks so nice. Looks kind of like the class 377, but still, it's very nice. So I like it a lot, you could say. So I also like the blue livery on it. It's very special. I think it's very beautiful, so that's cool. It's almost like, it doesn't really look like it's a connect train, but it's so nice. Oh, both of the dispatchers left. Well, that's strange. I honestly didn't expect that. And you know, I just think the train is so nice. I love the SCR logo on it. It's very nice. I like the doors. Even though maybe it would have been a bit more special if they didn't remove the gray doors. Oh, clicking 1. I thought clicking M would get the map, but well, but basically one. Alright, so the map is quite big. We're going from and obviously they've got a new upgrade. I actually like it, even though it's kind of like strange, because you know, I just like the previous Stepford Central, but I guess this is better because it just has so much scenery right now, so that's good. I guess this is better than the other one, so that's okay.
This train terminates here.
It still has the Stepford Central signs that it used to have. It's basically just that they've added a lot of stuff. It's still kind of like the same, even though it's just a lot of scenery. Alright, so now if we take a look at the Stepford Central station, I mean, there's quite a lot that has changed, but it still looks recognizable considering the Stepford Central sign. If you all just remove it, would be just like the old Stepford Central. But I like it a lot. It really looks like a central, like, because this is the hub of all the trains on Stepford County Railway, and yeah, there's so many trains that arrive here and depart here. I don't know. Even some people even dispatch here. Although I'd advised to dispatch to Stepford East, but now the doors are closing. We should go to Stepford East right now. And look at this cab. It's very nice. Some people say it's even better than the class 707. The 720, I think, and even the class 801 and 802. Even though I think the 801 and 802 kind of is just, I think, slightly better, but whatever. I love this cab as well, but I think I just like the 801 and 802 cab a bit more. So yeah, but I love this cab. There's no denying. I'm now approaching Stepford East in about a minute or two. Well, I'm now approaching Stepford East. I have enough time to do it, and arrived at 45. So, just see so that I've done it, right? Just imagine we're going all the way here: St. Helens Bridge, Angel Pass, Bowden, Coxley, Benton, Benton Bridge, Hampton Highgate, Water Newton, Layton Stepford Road, Layton City, Edgemead, Famere, Wester Coast. Yeah, we're going all the way to Llyn by the sea. It's actually quite nice because, you know, it takes almost a quarter of an hour. I mean 3/4 of an hour. Like 45 minutes, not really, but almost. So, yeah. I just love the scenery around the Stepford area in general. Because I don't know when this was added, but maybe this was added before the Stepford Central got upgraded, but now I've noticed it. It's a lot of buildings here, and I really love it. Around the Stepford area, there was always a lot of scenery. Maybe not at like the Stepford High Street area, but whatever. Or it kind of is, but at least around it. Maybe not on the station itself, but around it, it's a lot of scenery, so that's good. I'm now lowering my speed to 45. So, I think I've done a good stop, I guess. Alright. Then we are scheduled to stop at Angel Pass, and then Bowden, then Coxley, and then Benton, and Benton Bridge, and all of that. I wonder where he's dispatching. Here is still like, what's it called? A banner repeater. That was what it used to be when you dispatched before. I'm not sure if it's gonna turn off, if it's gonna, turn off when... Alright, it's to Stepford Victoria, so that's no. I'll just use the horn to say hello. It's actually nice, a class 158. Haven't seen those in a while though. But yeah, I used to drive them to Whitefield. I just don't know why, but it just felt it fitting for that route. So, well, I drove it to Whitefield. Maybe I'll drive it to Llyn one day. But I'm focusing on the Class 350 and this one right now. Because I think those are the favorite ones to drive to Llyn. Maybe the 377 as well, because, it's just beautiful. But I want to buy the Class 720 as well. I think I'm going to do that next. Then probably Class 333. And then, or maybe I'll just save up for the Sneak Peek Express. I think I'm going to do that first. Because I prefer to have all the... Because I prefer to have that, so... So, we're now... I don't know what S is supposed to mean, but maybe it's Stepford Connect. Well, because I know there's different signals in like Airlink or so. Now I should arrive at Bowden. Bowden isn't that far away from Angel Pass. You see Angel Pass trains arriving there very often, I guess. I just think so. I don't know if it's considered as a limited service. It is considered as a limited service, but it's kind of strange since a lot of trains go there. I just do not understand why it's called limited service. Maybe it's just because it's quite a big station. It's not like one of those stations that I would consider the most busiest one, but it's not. Alright, so this train is going to... Where's it going to? This train is... Stepford, Victoria. The speed is still 45.
This is a connect train to Llyn. The next station is Coxley.
I just love... I don't think there's a lot of scenery around here, but at least there's some... It's called bushes. It's nice. It's kind of feel like abandoned, or kind of like a removed area almost. But we'll soon arrive at Coxley. And Coxley isn't that remote, to be honest. I knew that a red signal was coming ahead.
This train is now approaching Coxley. Service to Llyn by the sea. Calling at Benson, Langton Bridge, Hampton Margate, Water Newton, Leighton Stepford Road, Leighton City, and Mead.
Alright,
West Coast, Newcastle. This is
and then we're
Starry Lock,
arriving at Benson.
Llyn by the sea.
After that, Benton Bridge, and then Hampton Hargate, then Water Newton. I just love the tunnel Coxley. I like that there's a lot of tunnels there. It used to be like the most busy station. I'd say it's still busy, but you know.
Is Benton.
I think West Benton is there. I think you can see a lot of connect trains when you're at West Benton. Even though that's a WaterLine, but you know. That's West Benton is a WaterLine station, but yeah. And I like the tracks here. It's kind of weird, but I just like the tracks. I kind of did a bad stop there, but I just we've kind of come a lot of we've come a long way, but you know. So Benton Bridge is just in almost. I love Benton Bridge, and I love the bridges around there, and I love the scenery about in Benton. It's like a lot of buildings, even though it kind of is not really an underground station maybe, but very similar to one, because it's just. So we're driving 50 miles an hour to Benton Bridge. And we're not going up these, because these are the ones for the expresses that goes to Stepford Central, the red one, and this is for those to Llyn by the sea or Llyn. So yeah, a class 707 is very common to see. And I honestly think that's good, because I like the class 707. It's very much successful on SCR now in real life though, but seriously. those who made the Class 707 in real life and in the game have something to be proud of. Then we're then after that, Hampton Hargate, after that, Warren Newton, after that, Layton. And after that, Layton City, Edgemead, Famere, West Coast. There's a lot of stations. I remember when there was the last station you could be was Edgemead, and to be honest, I just wasn't sure because I could only drive from St. Helens Bridge. I couldn't drive from Stepford Central, but I honestly wish they add maybe Stepford Central to West Wyvern or Stepford Central to Edgemead or something, because for those who want to drive all the way there, but it's kind of similar to Stepford Central to Llyn Stepford Road, because there's just two stops that's different between, you know, Stepford, Llyn Stepford Road and Edgemead, but whatever. Maybe West fine, but then St. Helens Bridge, I don't know. It's a bit tricky. Well,
This train is now approaching Hampton Hargate.
Hampton Hargate was actually planned to be a big station. Now it's not really small, but it's kind of like I think it's quite common that people drive to Llyn since that is available. So I guess after that it became a bit more popular, and then those who drive to Llyn Stepford Road, Edgemead or something, West Wyvern, they arrive at this station. So I don't know in which area this is, but it's close to Benton Bridge, I think kind of. And I just like the brick formed station. I wish it could be something more, but there's a bit of scenery around the station. Maybe not a lot like after the station, you know, but you know what I mean. So I mean, after this there is not a lot of scenery, but maybe that's fine, because sometimes you just want to drive out on the rural areas. At least there's tracks and signals. Here, I think this is Upper Staplow, which is an abandoned station. I don't think you can even go there right now. Like, I don't think there's any way to, travel there. But you could see that but, you know, it's, Upper Staplow was meant to be used, maybe for metro or something, but they abandoned it. But it was a lot of that they plan to have. They plan to have Metro, Tramlink, Airlink, Express, Connect, and WaterLine. So I guess they all had that in head. But Express was originally gonna be called High Speed. But I'm so glad they made the next generation trains, because I think I played Stepford County Railway before, and because those trains were basically paper, it wasn't really that fun to play. So yeah, I just like the idea of next generation trains. So. But Llyn Stepford Road.
This train has 3 coaches.
I guess there is quite a lot of scenery there. I wonder if Bantic's favorite station is actually Rocket Parade, because, you know,
This is a connect train to
he wanted to study that, but, you know,
the next station is
I'm glad he's
Stepford
on Stepford County Railway, because I just like him. I like that. I just feel inspired, but because I have no idea how they made a train game. I am not even sure how I can make a real game in Roblox that could even become popular. Probably I can continue with the Nordic Railways, but maybe this should just be called Global Railways or something, because there will be class, I planned on having class 387, a lot of lines. I'm gonna try to make it different to Stepford County Railway so that they don't get mad if they consider that I copied it. There was actually quite a lot of scenery around the Rocket Parade area, and also the Bantech headquarters are there, so that's cool. But we're soon approaching Llyn, and
This train is now approaching.
or not Llyn Stepford Road, but you know, it's still in Stepford County. That's why it's called Stepford County Railways, but Stepford County is big, so I don't know why it's called Stepford County Railway, but alright, so there's a lot of scenery here. I think there's buildings here. It's around this Llyn Stepford Road area. I think driving train is fun. Trains are fun. I don't think there's any passengers on my train right now, but that's honestly okay, because you know, I don't care. But now we're driving to Llyn City. Who got that upgrade?
This is a connect train to Llyn by the sea. The next station is Llyn City.
Alright. So now I think we're arriving in the tunnel. The upgraded scenery. I don't know why they have a 75. Maybe it's for those who skip Llyn City for some reason. Maybe the Express. But I just love the new underground station. There is never a lot of underground station in SCR. So it's kind of like Metro or something. Or like the, what's it called? London Underground, or the, what's it called? Subway. So yeah. Then we have Edgemead, which hasn't got an upgrade, but to be honest, I don't really care. Then we have Famer, West Coast, and all those stations are new, so yeah. I think I love Llyn by the Sea, at least around the area, since, you know, I also love West Coast. I haven't really heard this horn before.
The next station is Edgemead.
However, there's not much to say. I don't really care. There's not a lot of scenery here either, but whatever.
This train is now approaching Edgemead.
Connect service to Llyn by the sea. Corners, Fenmere, West Coast, Newcastle, West Wyman, Starry Lock, North Shore,
Alright.
and Llyn by the sea. This train has 3 coaches.
This is Edgemead.
Alright, I don't see any passengers on my train, but to be honest, that's fine. Alright, now we're going to Fenmere. It isn't that it is very close. I was about to say it wasn't that close, but it's very close. So, yeah.
This is a connect train to Llyn by the sea. The next station is Fenmere. This train is now approaching Fenmere.
West Coast, Newcastle, West Wyman, Starry Lock, North Shore, and Llyn by the sea. This train has 3 coaches.
Alright.
Fenmere.
Then we have West Coast, Newcastle, West Wyvern. People say West Wyvern is the station with the least scenery. However, I'm not sure. It's I just love the Llyn by the Sea extension. And I wanna say a huge thank you to everyone who, everyone who
This is a connect train
worked on those,
Llyn by the sea.
on the station.
The next station is West Coast.
I love the trees around here. Such a nature area, really. This also kind of reminds me of the Stepford area a bit. Or not really. What was I saying? I don't know if I'll see, but I think there was... Oh, there was a class 331 there. I think I saw that. But but I'm not sure if it was the one I have or like the one I use now. I have both versions, but I obviously prefer this.
This train is now approaching West Coast.
Llyn by the sea. Corners, Newcastle, West Wyman, Starry Lock, North Shore, and Llyn by the sea. This train has 3 coaches.
Oh, I didn't overshoot the signal, but I kind of overshot the...
West Coast.
But I love the scenery around here. It's kind of like those houses I plan into moving into. And also the scenery around here is incredible, so there is no denying that. And now I have to wait 1 minute, but we could just check this train out. So 3 million visits. SAR and then connects. That's basically what it says. I think in the middle code it says 3 million visits. But I just like how the train's made. I know it kind of looks like WaterLine, not really, but you know, I just like this train a lot. Even with the maybe it kind of fit with the turquoise or blue doors, so that's good. And the interior also looks great. It's a CVT train. Well, CVT trains are great. I really like them. Along with the Electrostars. Electrostars is like one of my favorites. I like the class. My favorite is probably 387 or 379 or something, because I just like them. When I drive on Airlink, I used to almost always drive with the 387, because it just fit. But whatever. Now we're arriving at Morganstown pretty soon, and but first we're obviously arriving at Morganstown Racecourse. This tunnel is quite. It advises me to lower my speed to 50, but I don't really. Oh, I didn't know that it was actually gonna change. Alright, but whatever. Now it changes to 75. I might just increase the throttle a bit, but whatever. I'm gonna lower it again because I'm arriving here at Morganstown. Morganstown is pretty nice, but it's a pretty nice station. But it's only for Connect, unfortunately.
This train has 3 coaches.
I think if you drive past, here, it kind of counts as if you have overshot, so that's why I stop here. It may not be exactly at the Escom market, but it's a good stop anyway. Free car train. Kinda nice. Let's. I don't know why I mentioned that, but whatever. West Wyvern right now.
This is a Connect train to Llyn by the sea. The next station is West Wyvern.
I don't know, but why is it called West Wyvern? I'm not sure of that. But, we're here. We're at Stepford Central here, and then we go all the way here. That's a long way. But honestly, it's kind of closer to Stepford Victoria. If there's another line going there, then it could be like a loop. But, But if it was a route, Stepford Central to Stepford Victoria, that would be absurd, but, I do not think it's gonna happen, to be honest. Well, because that would just be weird. But, that's probably for Express, I'm not sure. But I'm also stopping at West Wyvern, so they say it has bad scenery, even though I'm not sure of that.
This train is now approaching West Wyvern.
I actually like the scenery here. If you don't, I respect your opinion, but
This train has 3 coaches.
I guess it has more express. I guess it drives more express here than connect. That's why it says express. I'm not sure, but you know, it's also a connect station, obviously. But there was also a sign there. Yeah, it was Wyvern. Alright. I like the buildings around here. Other than that, it's not much scenery, but I like it. So yeah, the station is quite nice. Let's. Right, so we're going at Sterilock. Sterilock is quite far away from Westwaven, however. Sterilock is very nice. People, well, I think Jack the Gamer and Joshua, she likes Sterilock a lot, so you know, and I kind of do too. I think Llyn is maybe just Wester Coast and Llyn are my favorite, but you know, I think both of them are pretty much the same. I don't know how busy the Llyn station is, but I don't know if there's any other train scheduled to arrive at Llyn. But considering both express, you know, it takes like half the time to get here by express than it takes to get there by connect. So if you just want to if you want to get off the train at Llyn, you should take an express. Well, but I just like driving around the stations. That's why I like to connect. I always like to drive express as well, but you know, I do not drive this route very often. Maybe it's because it's so long, but it's kind of popular. I do it sometimes. Maybe I should do it once a day or something, like I do now. But let's just take a look at Sterilock. Jack the Gamer says, I think it's kind of like Westwyvern a bit, but I like it. I like the building here on Sterilock. Otherwise, there's maybe not a lot of scenery, but maybe it's a bit here. Maybe they plan on doing something. I don't know. However, now I should arrive at North Shore pretty soon, so
This is a connect train to
just imagine that we went all the way from Stepford Central to Llyn by the Sea. I don't know what could be there, but if it could be Stepford Central. I know, that would be absurd, but still.
this train is now approaching North Shore.
North Shore.
Service to Llyn by the Sea. Calling at Llyn by the Sea only. This train
We're soon there. I'll probably tell my kids if I get any to play on this game, because it's just so amazing.
This is North Shore.
I like North Shore a lot. I just like the white thing around it. And the beach. This is here, it was sneak peeked. However, not everyone likes it. But but I do. I don't know if anyone I know said that they hated it, but I just like Llyn a lot. If it's still gonna have 50, I'm just, well.
Llyn by the sea. The next station is Llyn by the sea.
It's not going a lot. It's not going that fast, but still. Well, I don't know why you just did that. Where I kissed my hand. It's maybe because I love myself, but I'm not gay, just saying. There's not really anything wrong to be gay either, but you know. I don't know if there's any homophobes watching my channel. I just feel like some people just don't agree with it. I can understand that, but I do not think we should attack gay people and like, faggot, faggot. I don't think we should do that, but you know. I just like the scenery around here. And I know I've said that a lot, but I just like the lights here. Like the buildings over here as well. But the lights are so beautiful. They kind of leaked this, so it kind of looks. They kind of leaked the Llyn by the Sea extension so that people knew how it looked like, but I didn't really take it seriously. I didn't think, but it was actually very accurate. I don't know how he got, you know, how he found everything or something, how he could leak all of that. I don't know if he worked on SEO or something, but you know. But I'm glad everything came. Now I have to go really slow. I have to be the slow poke here, because it's really. I just do not wanna. Alright. Well, this is it, I guess.
This train terminates here.
We've done the route now. I'm exhausted, literally, so. But just take a look at the train again. I just like it. The cyan twist to it. This is why I prefer this, because I prefer cyan and blue over white. Because, you know, well, I still think it looks okay. The other one, some people just say that they prefer the 331, the other variant. Maybe it's because it has 4 coaches, I'm not sure. But alright, 42 minutes. Alright, this is everything for today's video.